Hey Sagittarius, welcome to Zarious Tarot. My name is Drea. If this is your first time visiting my channel, then welcome. If it is not, then hey, how you doing? Welcome back. I'm here doing the first half of April for Sagittarius. First half of April for Sagittarius. So we will see what messages we get. Do remember, if you like what you see and you like what you hear, please do like, subscribe and share. And on that note, see what the cards have to say. Wow, Sagittarius, wow. Your cards literally just jumped out of that deck. Okay, so you have the Nine of Swords. You have the Five of Wands. You have the Ace of Swords. You have the King of Cups. Judgment. Six of Swords. Eight of Cups. Seven of Pentacles. And King of Wands. Overall energy is the Empress and the Star. Seems like boss energy to me. Okay, so what are you overcoming, Sagittarius? What have you overcome? Conflict, worry. For a truthful new beginning. Something. Truthful new beginning with this King of Cups, perhaps. Perhaps it's a Scorpio you're dealing with. Or a Leo you're dealing with. You have Judgment. So were you worried? Are you worried? For some of you. Worried about this King of Cups leaving. For others of you, is it you're worried about this conflict? For others of you, are you worried about what's going to happen with this King of Wands? With this fire sign, male or female. Could be that you're worried about that. Interesting. Because it looks like, right, the center of your reading you have Judgment. And just looking to see if there's any. No, in Scorpio's reading, there were so many synchronicities that it was absolutely overwhelming. It really was. Okay. So your overall energy is boss, alignment, mother, could be pregnancy, could be your wishes coming true. Something about this new start was worrying you. There's conflict. It's a power struggle. Possible physical fighting. But it could be a power struggle. Could be to do with this King of Cups. Male or female. As I said, could be a Scorpio. Could be a Pisces or a Cancer though. Could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's air sign. And this could be you, Sagittarius. This could be you, this fire sign male, or it could be Leo or Aries. I feel like you have left, there's two lots of leaving behind here. There's a 6 of Swords and there's an 8 of Cups. Wow. So are you leaving a relationship behind and something else? Possibly a job? Or are you leaving a relationship and a job behind? And starting afresh, starting anew. I mean, is it that you've... Because I'm thinking about your overall energy, and this is boss energy. This is taking control. This is very much, I am in control. I am in alignment. This is exactly what I want. Two very strong cards. This is exactly what I want. This is exactly what I've asked for. This is my opportunity. I'm going to take it. It feels very, very strategic. Very strategic, Sagittarius. This is something that you've planned. You was worried about it, or you was concerned about how it was actually going to turn out. But this is actually your plan. You was concerned if your plan was going to work. This is something you've planned. And you have completely abandoned one thing for something else, to invest in something else. A relationship and some form of, or maybe a way of life. Maybe you changed the way you eat. I'm thinking like maybe you only eat fish. Because there's just water. There's water here, there's water there, there's water there, there's water there, there's water. I feel like maybe you only eat fish now. Could be something as simple as that. That you've changed the way you eat, and somebody you were with, or someone in your family, perhaps, is probably a straight out carnivore, likes to eat meat. And you're like, oh no, that's got to change. Or you've planned your change, and you and your partner, or you and your family, because you could be a mother, it could be you and your children who is going through this transition together. You're taking more care of your body, taking more care of yourself. Maybe you had illness before, or you're trying to prevent illness. You want harmony, you want alignment, you want longevity. For some of you. For others of you, this is you leaving behind a relationship and a job, or a way of life. For something more positive, to invest in something more positive. And this is a divine calling. You are following your calling here. Something is calling you away from this conflict and worry, and into this investment and action. And it's going to create such bliss for you, such peace, harmony and bliss. I'm trying not to talk about love, but you've got the King of Cups and you've got the King of Wands. So you could have left a relationship with a King of Cups, and you could be going into a relationship with this King of Wands, simply due to proximity. You know, you could be out of the arms of one and into the arms of another, male or female. Maybe you are having a baby with this King of Wands, or maybe you had a baby with this King of Wands. Maybe that King of Wands eats fish like you do. Maybe that King of Wands lives a lifestyle that you want to live, or more conducive to how you live. Let's clarify. Let's see what the other deck has to say. What energies these cards come with. Okay, so we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, and the Devil. I feel like those need to come out. So you've got the Happy Super card, you've got the Wish card, and you've got some deception, which is goes with the Nine of Swords. You've got 3 nines, Sagittarius. You've got 3 nines. The Nine of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. Three nines. Bam. Straight at the beginning. So that might mean something to you. Straight off the bat. So that energy, that Nine of Swords energy comes with you being single. So you was worried. So this conflict is leaving. This conflict is you're leaving it behind. There, look. You're leaving it behind. You're like, bye. See you later. No more conflict. Yep. That's what you're doing. No more conflict. Brand new beginning for you, Sagittarius. Let's see what else comes out. You're leaving that way behind. Oops. Gosh. I'm not going to take any of those. Too many. I feel like I should have taken those cards out now. There's no more coming out. It's like, oh, I've got to do it all again. Sorry. Sorry, Spirit. Forgive me. Just taking up with those 3 nines. So 8 of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, I would say Judgment for the 4 of Cups. Ace of Wands for the 6 of Pentacles. Right, so you have the 8 of Swords with the Ace of Swords. So you was feeling isolated. You were feeling alone. So you said, right, bye. No more conflict for me. Moving away from that with the Chariot. Then you have moved toward this King of Cups has a Knight of Pentacles energy behind it. So this King of Cups maybe wasn't providing what you wanted. I mean, gosh, look at that. Look at that synchronicity. You've got an Ace of Wands clarifying the 6 of Swords, and you have an Ace of Pentacles clarifying the 8 of Cups. Also, you've got 2 8s, guys. 2 8s, Scorpio, 2 8s. And you've got 3 9s. And we have the Ace of Cups. And we have the High Priestess and the 4 of Pentacles for the King of Wands. So yeah, so you have this now I'm feeling like this King of Cups wasn't giving you what you want, or taking too long to get to where you wanted to be. So you're going about it by yourself. As I said before, it could be that you're changing your diet and you want this person, whoever this King of Cups is, to come along with you on your journey, and they're not. Or they're getting there, but they're getting there way too slow. If it's that, it could be something deeper than that. It could be something more than that. That wouldn't be the grounds for you to leave a relationship unless you're not happy there anyway. But it could be more than that. It could be deeper than that. It could be because there's isolation and alone. So maybe you're not feeling emotionally supported, Sagittarius. Because there was some kind of deception. You're feeling like you're better off single. You're better off out of this relationship. There's a level of codependency. You get your wish. You feel like I'm better off out of this relationship, and you're strong enough because you got the Empress and the Star. You're strong enough to stand on your own. Judgment comes in because you don't want it anymore. You're like, yes, it's a blessing. This relationship is a blessing, or this situation is a blessing, but I have to leave it behind to receive my blessings. You feel that there's more blessings out there for you, or there's, because you have a brand new beginning with this Six of Swords, and you have a brand new beginning with this Eight of Cups. So I would say that you leaving behind emotion and leaving and going towards a better situation, I would say that you've made the right decision. You got the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups on this Seven of Pentacles here. All the aces are out. All the ones. That's 11-11. And then you have this King of Wands with the High Priestess. So it could be somebody, as I said, that you could have had a child with. Could be someone from your past. This King of Wands has got a high vibration. And he's got money too. If we want to say money for you. Maybe money he's been holding on to for you. Maybe he's someone that you trusted with some money of yours. Seems like he's got money. I just want to say money for you. Like he's got money for you. Like he's been keeping it. As I said, there's a plan. There's a plan, Sagittarius. Or maybe you're just planning to leave somebody because you're not happy. And this person has been waiting in the wings. They're of a higher vibration. Most definitely with the High Priestess. They're of a higher vibration. But it does work out. And it is the right thing for you to do. So your plan is worth it. You do it all at once. It's a big change. It's not like you do it bit by bit. There's no Seven of Swords here. It's just, this is just Six of Swords, Eight of Cups. Bye. Brand new beginning, brand new beginning, brand new beginning. But you have to call an end. You call a final judgment to what you don't want, to the love that you don't want anymore. But you have planned it, or you've decided that you don't want this love. You think you're better off single. You're tired of the conflict. You're moving away from that. So your plan gets executed perfectly. You got somebody here. Could be a family member. Might not necessarily be a it could be you, this King of Wands, Sagittarius. It could be you of a higher vibration. Just enlightened and just know that I'm off. I've got money. I could do this. I'm strong enough. It could just be you, Sagittarius, this King of Wands. Or it could be that you're leaving like a water sign for a fire sign. So let's see. That was 19:00, 19 dead on that timer. So let's see what the Oracle cards have to say for you, Sagittarius. There's a plan. There's definitely a plan. Contemplation, 69. 69, contemplation. So there's definitely a plan there. Okay. See if there's anything else. Sagittarius, I was guided to take more than one. The first card is fear. The second card is spiritual growth, which would explain the King of Wands and the High Priestess. And the third card is a surprise to both of us, to all of us, creativity. Okay, so let's read 69 contemplation quickly. And this is an invitation to enter the mystery of your life and your being, to allow the biggest question you can summon to emerge from your heart, to be expressed through love. Your question may emerge as clear and shining, or soft and yielding. The question with no words, only feeling. Whatever truth emerges, let that be your contemplation. As I said, in response to that question, the next step forward will unfold before you, revealed in perfect clarity and perfect timing. From your own, come sit with me and breathe. I want to ask you something. I want you to ask me something. Together there is a conversation that we must have, that we are to have now. And there will be beautiful accord between us that overflows into all of your relationships, bringing more understanding and peace. And that is from the divine, the words of the divine, or have a conversation with yourself. So this in itself, it says where it says it will unfold, and ask the question within yourself. As I said, you feel like you're saying, I feel like I'm better off single, I feel like I'm better off by myself. You're not happy with the conflict in your relationship, be it a family relationship or a work situation or a romantic relationship. You are leaving a way of life, you're leaving emotions behind, and you're on a higher level journey here. You're investing in your love, in your self-love. You're investing in yourself love. You're doing really, you're making a very spiritual change. And we have the Empress and the Star as your overall energy. So there is a strong influence on this spiritual change. So let's read fear, because okay, so fear is preventing you from living and experiencing your true potential. Perhaps you have tried to suppress your fear, but it has simply locked it away inside you, and has cast a kind of invisible shadow over your life. Fear is not necessarily a bad thing. A bit of it is good for us, but when fear blows out of proportion, becomes irrational, and starts to control our lives, then it is time for us to face and heal them. Rather than suppressing your fears, let them surface, face them one at a time, and give them your undivided attention. Acknowledge and love them. Observe and talk to them. Embrace them. With practice, love and patience, each fear will dissolve in transformation and transform to light. The healing power of love will then fill your heart, mind, thoughts, and you shall come to know and trust that you are always safe. For you are an immortal, eternal child of the universe, an immortal, eternal soul of love. So do remember that that resonates with this reading. Contemplation and fear. It's saying, sit with yourself. What are you afraid of? For those of you Sagittariuses who have not yet made this plan, but know that you're feeling unhappy, have a conversation with yourself. Have a conversation with divine. Realize, bring your fears to the surface. What are you afraid of? Let them come to the surface and let them be aired, you know. Okay, so we have spiritual growth. Spiritual growth is about you growing spiritually. As I said, as you grow spiritually, you make this move. As you become enlightened, you make this move, and then you leave a situation behind with your spiritual growth. And in creativity, this is like the magician using your skills to create a better life for yourself, to create money coming in, to create a better situation for yourself using your skills with creativity. So I'm going to do the angel answers. So ask a question, Sagittarius, ask a question, and the angels will give you an answer. Okay, that's one. Let's see if there's any more that want to come out. Oh. Okay. I said that's it. I heard them say that's it. So big happy changes and helpful people. Now helpful people has come out for, I think, Libra and Scorpio as well, or maybe it's Virgo. But helpful people and big happy changes. There you go, Sagittarius. Big happy changes and people can help. Someone is there to help. Okay, so that's all I have for you. Thank you for coming back to watch this video. If you like what you see and you like what you hear, please do like, subscribe and share. Have a wonderful first half of April. Mwah. Many blessings to you. See you again soon.